90-Day Fiancé, Alexei Brovarnik's cancer has spread to other body parts? Loved star opens up about his health. 90-Day Fiancé star Alexei Brovarnik just addressed all the rumors circling online about his cancer diagnosis. He is shocked to see the rumors about his shocking medical condition. The American native shut down the rumors and slammed his haters for stooping so low. Loren and Alexei are featuring their journey on Happily Ever After. Fans have been following the couple's journey for several years. The reality TV stars were already in love when the cameras began recording their lives. Loren and Alexei turned many heads for having back-to-back babies. They are among the few celebrities who are still together. However, the reality TV stars were shocked to hear the ongoing rumors swirling online. Is it true? What did Alexei reveal? 90-Day Fiancé, Loren discusses her insecurities with Alexei. 90-Day Fiancé star Loren Brovarnik has been feuding with Elizabeth on HEA. However, the latter was shocked when her BFF spilled her secrets in front of her husband. She slammed Alexei for body-shaming his wife. Hence, Loren was mad at her BFF for breaking her trust. She couldn't believe she would betray her like that. The American native felt Libby's actions might have sabotaged her marriage. Later, Loren discussed her real feelings with Alexei. She shared that her partner never judged her looks or made fun of her. But it was her own insecurities because of her postpartum challenges. She was jealous of her partner for staying fit without much effort. The reality TV star felt relaxed when her husband tried to understand her side of the story. 90-Day Fiancé, Alexei shuts down rumors of his cancer battle. Alexei Brovarnik and Loren Brovarnik have been inseparable for over a decade. They have crossed all the highs and lows and built a beautiful life together. The reality TV stars are shocked to see some rumors swirling online. Recently, Alexei shared a screenshot from a Facebook group posting a photo of him in a hospital bed. The post reads, "Alexei confirms his cancer spread." However, Alexei decided to shut down rumors circulating about him online. He stated, "Needless to say, this is fake. Thank you for reaching out." The 90-Day Fiancé star expressed that it is not a joke and it wasn't true. Alexei shared, "Whoever made up this disgusting rumor, shame on you." He feels people should stop being despicable when there are actual patients dealing with a life-threatening disease. Brovarnik prayed for all those dealing with their own battles. Loren also shared the post on her Instagram story. A blogger, @TheRelativeness, shared the post. Fans were in disbelief to see the haters stooping so low just for a few likes and views. One fan said, "Scared the H out of me. Thank you for clearing this up." Another user felt publications should be careful before posting such things. Several fans felt people should stop making rumors about cancer and think about those dealing with it. A different user added, "Terrible to have a rumor like that. Is this an AI thing?" Fans are glad Alexei is doing well and living his best life with Loren. What do you think about it? Share your views in the comment section. 90-Day Fiancé, Loren and Alexei Brovarnik have left US with kids. Find out where they're living now. Loren and Alexei Brovarnik from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, are in a state of pure happiness and bliss, reveling in their new lives outside the United States. After exchanging vows in 2015, they cherished their early years as newlyweds before welcoming their first child, Shai, in 2020. Loren and Alexei enjoyed being parents, so they expanded their family with 2 more children, Asher and Ariel, in the years that followed. They built a close-knit family, which helped them strengthen their marriage and allowed them to grow into a responsible couple. Loren and Alexei have a healthy marriage. However, a few years ago, they faced a challenge when they made the decision to move to Israel amid the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. They had plans to leave the United States but ultimately chose to stay in Florida for the time being. Last year, Loren and Alexei also faced marital issues when Loren decided to undergo a surgical mommy makeover. Alexei disagreed with this choice, primarily due to the potential risks associated with such procedures. However, Loren and Alexei were able to resolve their issues by working together as a couple. Loren and Alexei have left America. Loren and Alexei left the US for a family vacation. Loren and Alexei have attempted to take short trips to Israel despite the ongoing conflict. Previously, they only visited the Middle Eastern country to see their family. They shared their entire journey on social media to reassure fans that they were safe and well. In recent months, Loren hinted that she wanted to revisit Israel. She expressed her desire to live in Israel with her family one day. In July 2025, Loren surprised her followers by announcing her vacation plans in Israel. She revealed that she was visiting the country with her 3 children this time. Loren and Alexei left the United States around July 4, 2025. They shared photos from the airport, appearing happy and excited to be in Israel. The pictures showed them standing at the entrance of the airport with the words "Welcome to Israel" displayed in the background. Dressed in matching black and white outfits, they looked like a family ready for a fun vacation. In her post, Loren expressed her joy to fans, writing, "No better feeling. Shabbat Shalom from our family to yours." The post received 46,000 likes from fans, who sent her good wishes and showed their support. Loren and Alexei call Israel their new home. Loren considers Israel her true home. Loren and Alexei have always had a strong connection to Israel. Over the years, they've started to refer to Israel as their true home, whether through their Instagram stories, posts, or captions. In her latest posts, Loren is using the hashtag home to indicate that Israel is her only real home. She wants her followers to know that she is proud of her Jewish identity and cares deeply about Israel. Recently, Alexei posted an Instagram story hinting at why Israel holds a special place in their hearts. He wrote, "Always making it happen. Thank you for being amazing at Loren Brovarnik 14th Israel visit in 11 years. Loren feels safe and happy in Israel. Loren doesn't feel scared in Israel. Loren, Alexei, and their 3 kids are doing well in Israel despite the ongoing conflict in some regions." Loren uses her Instagram to provide regular updates to her fans, reassuring them that she's safe and enjoying her vacation. Recently, Loren posted an Instagram story of her travels around Nazareth Illit. She excitedly said, "I'm the only Jewish person on this balcony right now. By the way, nobody bothered me." Loren explained that's the reality of Israel, where people live happily and comfortably. She encouraged her followers not to be swayed by propaganda. When are Loren and Alexei moving back to the US? Loren may explore the possibility of living in Israel. Loren and Alexei traveled to Israel around July 4, 2025. It's likely that they will remain in the country for at least a week before eventually returning to the United States. Previously, Loren posted an Instagram story in which she mentioned considering extending their trip by another week. She is serious about spending more time in Israel. Fans can expect the Brovarnik family to return to the United States by the end of the month. The exact date of their return hasn't been shared by Loren and Alexei yet. Loren and Alexei's trip to Israel may be connected to their recent appearance in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. Perhaps their latest appearance on the show will discuss the possibility of moving to Israel and share their plans for doing so. They may have visited Israel to explore the possibility of a future in the country. The 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Couples' vacation may be a way for them to decide whether they should move to Israel with their kids or continue living in the US for the foreseeable future. 90 Day Fiancé's Loren Brovarnik left US for new home abroad. Now she's threatening this co-star. Loren Brovarnik from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Lashed out at her co-star by sending them a rude message on social media, alleging that they had spoken negatively about her on TV. Loren is currently appearing in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 with her husband, Alexei Brovarnik, and their 3 children. On the 4th of July, Loren and Alexei decided to travel to Israel with their children for a much-needed vacation and to visit their family. In her Instagram posts, Loren happily referred to Israel as her true home, saying that she and her family feel safe there. Recently, Loren sent a harsh message to her co-star Thaís Ramone via her husband, Patrick Mendez, accusing her of making negative comments about her. According to a blogger named at Shabuti.com, Loren's message read, "I am in Israel right now and have gotten multiple messages saying she's running her mouth poorly about me, I guess on Pillow Talk. What her damn problem is with me, but I'd appreciate it if she shut your mouth about me." Loren mentioned that she has no connection with Thaís, so she is unsure why she is speaking negatively about her. Thaís didn't take Loren's rude message lightly and exposed it on her Instagram story, saying, "Loren got mad I was on Pillow Talk and decided to send a message to me and my family trying to intimidate me." What Loren's message to Thaís Ramone means? Loren probably hoped Thaís would stand by her. This isn't the first time Loren and Thaís have clashed. They were previously featured in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 8, where they exchanged heated arguments during the tell-all. Loren left the tell-all early, which Thaís thought was unfair to her and the other couples. It appears that they haven't resolved their differences since then, as they continue to argue off-camera. Thaís may have made a comment about Loren during her recent appearance on Pillow Talk, which Loren didn't take well. Despite the criticism, Loren's message to Thaís came across as harsh and intimidating. Loren may have felt that Thaís' recent comments about her were damaging her reputation among 90 Day Fiancé fans, so she chose to confront her. She probably expected her co-stars to stand by her or remain neutral, and may have felt that Thaís' comments were unwarranted. Loren likely doesn't want to tolerate anyone from the franchise speaking ill of her behind her back. However, as a commentator on Pillow Talk, Thaís is within her rights to make comments about other couples while she watches the show. In the past, Loren herself has also made comments about other couples as a Pillow Talk commentator. Our take on Loren's bold message to Thaís. Loren's message to Thaís may backfire. Loren didn't want Thaís to gossip about her on TV, but her harsh message ended up causing more harm than good. Thaís turned the tables by sharing Loren's message on social media, escalating their feud. Now that Loren's message has been exposed, her attempt to silence Thaís may have backfired. Many fans may be unhappy with Loren's intimidating message, which was directed at Patrick and Thaís, and may perceive her as having an anger problem. As a recurring cast member on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Loren should have known that sending such a message to her co-stars would only make the situation worse. 90 Day Fiancé's Loren and Alexei finally leave America with kids on 4th of July for new home abroad. Loren and Alexei Brovarnik from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, have at last achieved their dream of returning to their true home with their 3 children. Loren and Alexei have built a lovely family with their 3 children, Shai, Asher, and Ariel, in Florida, USA. However, they have longed to live in Israel, close to their Jewish roots. Over the past few years, Loren and Alexei have made every effort to relocate to the Middle Eastern country. They made all the preparations but had to delay their move because of the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict. Therefore, Loren and Alexei purchased a new, bigger home in Florida. Loren and Alexei have continued to travel to Israel to visit their family, but recently, they were able to bring their 3 children along with them. On U.S. Independence Day, Loren shared family pictures at the Ben Gurion International Airport in Israel with Alexei and their 3 children, writing, "No better feeling. Shabbat Shalom from our family to yours." When replying to a fan in the comments, she expressed her emotions, stating, "Ugh, it feels so good to be home." The post included several photos of Loren and her family at the airport, as well as a picture of Alexei and the children walking towards the exit gate, looking happy and content. What Loren and Alexei's trip to Israel means. Loren has prioritized her family's safety. Loren's recent trip to Israel appears to be her first significant visit to the country with her whole family. It seems she's there to meet her in-laws and immerse her children in their paternal culture. It'll be interesting to see how Loren's trip unfolds. Right now, she is hoping for the best and expects to spend as much time as possible in Israel. Loren's recent comments suggest that she plans to stay in Israel for at least a week or two, indicating that she may be living there temporarily and will return to the United States soon. Not long ago, Loren and Alexei traveled to Israel, leaving their kids behind in the United States. This decision sparked criticism on social media. Loren's updates from Israel also stirred controversy, with some feeling she was insensitive in her praise of the country amid wartime tragedy. However, her latest post has received less negative feedback. Many 90 Day Fiancé fans are happy to see her visiting her home and reuniting with her relatives. It appears that fans trust Loren to have carefully considered this trip and prioritized the safety of her family. Our take on Loren's family vacation in Israel. Loren and her family feel safe in Israel. It's heartwarming to know that Loren feels safe and comfortable in Israel. However, some fans may think that she made a questionable decision by traveling to the country, especially given the current socio-political climate. Israel recently faced airstrikes from Iran and retaliated in response. While the President of the United States was able to negotiate a ceasefire, the situation remains volatile due to the unpredictable nature of the countries involved. Hopefully, the 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Cast member has carefully assessed the risks and plans to return to the United States once her family vacation in Israel is over. 90 Day Fiancés Loren and Alexei Brovarnik leave America with children after contemplating Israel move. Loren and Alexei Brovarnik from 90 Day Fiancé have traveled from the United States to another country for an exciting family adventure with their children. Loren and Alexei have been married since 2015 and are one of the most popular couples in the franchise. However, they continue to make headlines for their controversial decisions. A few years ago, Loren and Alexei chose to move to Israel to raise their 3 children, Shai, Asher, and Ariel, close to their family and Jewish roots. However, when the war in Israel began, the couple decided to stay in the United States. Loren recently posted beautiful pictures from their trip to the Dominican Republic with her husband, Alexei, and their 3 children. Along with the fun images, she captioned, "Tranquila and tequila thus far," and used hashtags such as hashtag Team Brovarnik, hashtag Annualvacay, and hashtag Familivacay. Loren is especially pleased because the resort has made it easy for her to relax, even with 3 children. The Brovarnik family is currently staying at Club Med Michi's Playa Esmeralda in the Dominican Republic. What Loren and Alexei's annual family vacation means. Loren and Alexei require time for relaxation. Having 3 children in 3 years was a very stressful and challenging situation for Loren. She even experienced postpartum blues after each child's birth. Therefore, Loren regularly needs these vacations, where she can unwind while making joyful memories with her children and husband. Both Loren and Alexei have demanding jobs and parental responsibilities without much support. As a result, they cherish these moments when they can simply relax, which helps them decompress, recharge, and bond as a family. It seems that Loren and Alexei make sure that they have a family vacation at least once a year, with childcare services and family activities readily available at the resort. This vacation provides Loren and Alexei with the opportunity to spend quality time together. The couple had a dream of moving to Israel to pass on Jewish heritage to their children. However, due to the ongoing war, they have had to postpone their relocation plans indefinitely. Nevertheless, they are using this time to expose their 3 children to diverse cultures and experiences. Loren and Alexei are instilling the values of travel in their children, particularly because they come from different cultures and have an international love story. Our take on Loren's family vacation in the Dominican Republic. Loren's role as an influencer never rests. Loren is a popular lifestyle influencer with over 1 million followers on Instagram. Despite being on vacation with her family, she is putting effort into actively promoting the tourism company that organized her trip to the Dominican Republic. Loren praised the company for planning a beautiful, relaxing vacation and highlighting the convenience of traveling with children. It appears that the Brovarnik family partnered with the tourism company in exchange for promotion. Hopefully, The 90-day fiancé couple will enjoy their time in the Caribbean country and create many happy memories with their children. Is Loren Brovarnik pregnant? Here's what we know. Loren Brovarnik has continually hinted at having a fourth child. She and her husband, Alexei, Alex Brovarnik, are parents to 3 kids: Shai Joseph, 5, Asher Noah, 3, and Ariel, Ari, Raya, 2. Loren and Alex have talked about expanding their family on multiple occasions. Loren often jokes that tequila is responsible for getting her pregnant, admitting that a tequila-filled night resulted in her and Alex conceiving their first son, Shai. Last year, Loren admitted that she had baby fever, telling Entertainment Tonight that she hadn't completely abandoned the idea of having more kids. "I freaking have baby fever," Loren confessed. "But do I really want to go back? Forget about the surgery, right?" Loren had a mommy makeover after welcoming her 3rd child. After welcoming her 3rd child, daughter Ari, Loren underwent an extensive cosmetic surgery. Loren's mommy makeover consisted of fat transfer to her breasts, a tummy tuck, and liposuction on her chin and flanks. Although Loren had major surgery and took months to recover fully, she teased that she'd be willing to undo her surgeon's work by getting pregnant again. Loren joked that she could always redo the surgery if she decided to have a 4th child. "You can always get it redone, but, do I want to go backwards? I don't know." "Never say never," Loren Brovarnik told the outlet. However, Alex wasn't as open to the idea. He chimed in, "That's the max. That's where we are. Never say never, but not more than that." Although Loren and Alex disagree on whether or not to expand their